Doesn't he have anything better to do? Hey, good morning. Henry McClure live this evening here in the Glass Houses studio, which is part of the Ryan Mulwinkle empire of commercial real estate here at 3625 Southwest 29th Street. I want to talk to you tonight just about the AT&T building and why it's such a stinker. And what's happened is over time, Cody Foster, AIM Properties, I guess his wife has an interest in the property. They bought this property, this AT&T building, and they've been unsuccessful in developing it on their own. It's a $2.1 million or $2.2 million building as far as the county evaluation. They went through some sort of special deal, created some special forgiveness, but their real estate taxes on that property today are only $3,500 or so. Most recently, Topeka awarded over a $7 million construction allowance and an annual lease of $250,000 for the AT&T building. The tenant of the AT&T building is going to be Topeka. That one lease alone, if you, I need to read the lease again. I haven't looked at it in a while. But if you deduct the real estate taxes and add insurance and, just a real fast NOI, net operating income, and a 5% cap rate, makes the building worth, today with the lease in place, $4,730,000. Just today. Now, there was an IRB done a long time ago for the first round. Now they got the IRB again. And so what makes this interesting is you can't pay the IRB down with sales tax money or government money. So if Topeka is the tenant, how are we going to ever know the true accounting of that building? Because the lease doesn't, I just don't recall the lease, breaking that out. But I'll take another look at the lease. So here's the rub for me as a citizen, a broker, as a building owner, and an investor, whatever, just a regular guy walking around. Topeka has managed over 25 years, $5 million a year in sales tax money. And what Jetto has done in the past is just wrote them a check for $5 million. Or they get the $5 million automatically. And that's why they've had so many people, the bloated salaries, the bloated overhead. They don't have the oversights because people are benefiting from this, not the citizens. So why I think it's so important that the board answers to who voted for what is because there hasn't been anything ever, I don't think, ever turned down when it comes to the Jetto meetings. Ever. It's like it's already predetermined. It's pretty much like how they run city council and county government. By the time you get there for public comment, you ain't going to change any minds. It's already predetermined. And that's the problem with Topeka. Everything's already been predetermined by hacks. If this deal at the AT&T building is such a good deal, it should stand on its own. You shouldn't need $7 million in construction allowance, and the last thing we should ever be doing is putting Go Topeka in business. It will, this deal is 100 times worse than the hotel. But what it has done, which I think is going to get me elected as your mayor, it's perfect timing. It just shows you how bent, how deceitful Go Topeka is at this moment. Because if the board members of Go Topeka can sit up there and just give themselves money, their members, that's not a democracy. A representative republic is completely out the window. It's a socialistic, self-serving group to serve the members of the chamber and the elites of this city. And if I'm the only one standing up and saying it, well, at my peril. So who really runs the city? Who has benefited from the $125 million? Our property taxes haven't gone down. We haven't increased the population. Who's benefiting from it? Well, we know on this one, bigger than Dallas, Cody Foster is. The AT&T building, this deal is stealing. They're stealing your tax dollars. What's to stop him today? Get the thing renovated, flip out of it, take the money and run. You know, by the time he's done, it's probably a $5 million sale. Think about it. If I can't get the board members of Go Topeka to tell me who voted on it, how am I going to ever get the accounting on the building to make sure that sales tax isn't going to pay the industrial revenue bond? This is rotten. It's got to stop. Somebody asked me, he goes, "Hey, what party are you?" Well, I'm the party's over party. And the party's got to stop. We've got to stop this right now, dead in its tracks. I'm live. Henry McClure, live here in Topeka, Kansas. The Glass Houses studio. Nobody's told you they love you, I do.